From bold colors and statement patterns to quirky furniture and nostalgic charm, the 70 seconds and 80 seconds are making a serious comeback in interior design.
But how do you bring that retro flair into your home without it feeling like a museum piece?
Stick around, because today we're talking all about nailing the retro revival with a fresh, modern twist.
The comeback of color and pattern.
Let's start with the most obvious throwback: color.
In the 70s, it was all about earthy tones. Think burnt orange, avocado green, and rich browns.
The 80s brought in brighter pops like teal, magenta, and neon pastels.
To keep it fresh in 2025, use these colors in moderation.
A statement wall, some retro tile work, or even just a few accessories can bring in that vibe without overwhelming your space. Furniture with curves and character. Furniture is where retro really shines. Look for curved lines, tapered legs, and playful shapes. A vintage sideboard or a curved sofa can become a standout feature in a modern room.
And yes, second-hand shops, online marketplaces, and car boot sales can be absolute goldmines for these finds.
Textures and materials, it's all in the detail.
The 70 seconds and 80 seconds weren't just loud in color, they were bold in texture too.
Think Chopard rugs, velvets, smoked glass, chrome, and even a bit of rattan.
The trick now is layering these textures in a more refined way. A velvet cushion here, a glass coffee table there. It's about subtle nods, not full-on time travel. Lighting get funky but functional. Lighting plays a huge role in creating that retro feel.
Glow pendant lights and colored glass lamps instantly add that vintage edge. Just make sure it's functional to layer your lighting with a mix of ambient, task, and accent lights. You can even find modern smart bulbs that let you switch between warm and cool tones to set the perfect retro mood. Retro patterns and prints, but keep it classy. Retro patterns are brilliant, but less is more. A large-scale geometric wallpaper in a hallway or behind a bed can add a punch of personality. And don't forget the power of pattern cushions, curtains, or even tiles. Just keep your palette consistent to avoid visual chaos.
Mixing eras modern meets retro. Here's the magic. Don't be afraid to blend retro with modern. A contemporary kitchen can easily carry retro bar stools or a bold splashback.
Bathrooms with clean lines can take on vintage taps or a patterned floor. Mixing eras creates depth and makes your home feel curated, not copy and paste. The retro revival is here, and it's not going anywhere soon.
By blending color, texture, shape, and a bit of nostalgia, you can bring the best of the 70s and 80 seconds into your home without losing that modern-day comfort. If you love this retro refresh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What vintage piece would you love to bring back?
Thanks for watching and happy home improving.